What's up, Teentrepreneurs? It's like Mike and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the Teentrepreneurs community, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get into this video. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at 15 characteristics of an entrepreneur. Let's go. So number one, passionate. Entrepreneurs love what they do. They are passionate about creating their business. And it's important that they are passionate, it's important that they love what they do, because that at the end of the day is going to drive them to succeeding in the world of business. Number two, entrepreneurs are self-confident. And no, I don't mean that entrepreneurs are arrogant, although you will get some entrepreneurs that are a bit arrogant. Self-confidence is not arrogance, that people confuse those words. Self-confidence is just knowing that you are not like someone else. It's not thinking that you're better than the next person, but it's knowing that you are different. And self-confidence is very important, especially with starting a business, because that self-confidence is having self-confidence in yourself and trust in yourself and your skills is what actually drives you to take the risk at the end of the day to start the business. And number three, entrepreneurs are creative. So the creativity of an entrepreneur and why it's important entrepreneurs are creative also is for two main reasons. So number one, entrepreneurs need to be creative because with how quickly things are changing in the world that we live today, they need to come up with new products and new ways of doing things to keep up with trends and preferences of customers and the needs and wants of people. So for those reasons, they need to be creative to come up with new things, come up with new innovations. And then another reason also is they need to use the resources that they have in the best way possible to maximize profit and maximize gains in their business ventures. And that's why entrepreneurs are creative, because they need to be creative to keep up with trends and to really make the most out of their business ventures. Number four, optimistic. Entrepreneurs have that I can attitude, and it's that I can attitude, that positive outlook on life, that positive outlook on a business venture that really drives them to be successful at the end of the day. And I think optimistic is one of those key characteristics that every entrepreneur has to have to be successful. The number five, what differentiates entrepreneurs from every other person is entrepreneurs are action takers. Entrepreneurs take action. They don't talk the talk, they walk the walk. And entrepreneurs, even when they don't feel ready, they really take action. And although they might fail, they might make mistakes, they don't stop. They keep on going. They don't give up, because they use failures, they use mistakes as an opportunity to learn. So entrepreneurs are action takers. They take action. They are doers. They're not dabblers. They are doers. So they do what they have planned out to do. So they take action. Number six, entrepreneurs are competitive. So especially in the world of business, yes, they need to be competitive, but where the competitive nature also comes from is entrepreneurs need to be motivated to succeed in the world of business, to succeed in their business idea. And to get that motivation, they tap into their competitive nature to challenge themselves and to keep them motivated on their journey as an entrepreneur, to set to challenge, like I said, like to challenge themselves and really break barriers and not set limits for themselves and push past those limits and really use that competitive nature to their advantage. And then number seven, entrepreneurs are fearless. So where most people see risk and avoid it, entrepreneurs take on the financial risk. They take on the risk because they see the potential reward. They see what will they gain out of it. Despite all the challenges, despite all the things that could go wrong, they see the thing that could go right, and they face adversity, and that's why they are fearless. They face the challenges, they take the risk, and they just go with it. They go with their business idea because, like I said, they are passionate. So that also helps also with that fearlessness to really conquer their fears. And then number eight, entrepreneurs are financially literate. And entrepreneurs, obviously, in entrepreneurship, you're taking a financial risk to start a business that fulfills the need or desire. And for that, you need to be financially literate to be able to start a business, because cash flow is very important, and entrepreneurs need to be obsessed with cash flow, because as much as entrepreneurs just want to focus on the business idea, they just want to focus on their passion and not worry about the money, at the end of the day, they have to be obsessed with cash flow because they need to have the money to see another day and to keep their business operating. So entrepreneurs need to be financially literate, and that is a characteristic of an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are financially literate. And then number 9, believe it or not, entrepreneurs are actually insecure. So we all know that we have some, when we take on a new venture, especially with entrepreneurs, is they have this fear of failure, right? And the fear of failure can be seen as bad, but people that are nervous about failure actually are hyper focused on success. So if you channel that fear of failure in the right way, and it actually motivates you to be more focused on success, then that insecurity can actually be an advantage to your journey as an entrepreneur. The number 10, entrepreneurs can be identified as troublemakers. So entrepreneurs are more likely to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. And so this means that entrepreneurs at times will get themselves into hot water. And the reason for this is entrepreneurs question everything, right? They question the way things are done, and they see new ways that things can be done, and they see better ways that things can be done. So entrepreneurs are always looking for improvement. I would say entrepreneurs are never satisfied, and because of this, some people like a structured framework, and they like the way that things normally work. So entrepreneurs sometimes get into hot water to bring about change, whether it's in a company or just to bring about change in any area of life. So that's why entrepreneurs can be seen as troublemakers, and sometimes they can come into trouble, whether it's with a government, whether it's with a corporation, and so they are more likely to ask for forgiveness than they will ask for permission. The number 11, entrepreneurs are energetic. So entrepreneurs cannot sit still. They are super excited to get busy on their business idea. And this is because entrepreneurs are people, they always see the bigger picture. They always see the next best thing. And like I said, they are never satisfied. So when they create something, there's always something new. It can be improved, it can be made better. And that's why it's so difficult for an entrepreneur to start something and then stay at the same place. Because entrepreneurs, they're always looking for the next best thing. That's why you will hear a lot that entrepreneurs start businesses, they grow to a certain extent, and then they'll sell it out or they'll grow the business. But entrepreneurs, they don't like staying at a certain point. And that's because entrepreneurs are energetic. So they're always looking for the next best thing. They always want to work on something new, something better. Like I said, they like improving. They always want to improve. They always want to be better, get better, improve with every day. And that's why they're so energetic. And that is a good characteristic of an entrepreneur. So yeah. And then number 12, entrepreneurs are flexible. So entrepreneurs know that, you know what, entrepreneurship is not an easy road, right? Before they even start, they know that already. They are prepared for that challenge, knowing that entrepreneurship is not a walk in the park. It's difficult being an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurs have to be flexible because your plan A is not always going to work, and then you have to go to your plan B, and your plan B also might not work. So entrepreneurs always have plans, a contingency plan in place. Plan A doesn't work, they have a plan B. Plan B doesn't work, they have a plan C. So they can work on the spot really, and they are flexible, so they can quickly change plans. So I like this saying, it says, change the plan, but don't change the goal. So entrepreneurs, they have their vision, and it doesn't matter what way they'll go to get to that vision and to make that vision a reality, but they won't give up. They'll be flexible in how they get there, but they won't give up. So they'll find new ways if one way doesn't work. So if plan A doesn't work, like I said, they'll go for plan B, and they'll go right through the alphabet until they achieve that goal. So entrepreneurs are flexible. And number 13, entrepreneurs are considered to be outsiders. So entrepreneurs are often rejected because they are seen as different in some way, and it's pretty obvious and self-explanatory of how entrepreneurs can be considered as outsiders, because entrepreneurs, they don't like the way things are. And most people like comfort zones, they like the way things are. And now entrepreneurs are people that challenge this. So entrepreneurs are considered outsiders, and they get rejected from the rest of society, or they get rejected from others because of how different they are. But entrepreneurs don't mind, because that feeling of being an outsider and that rejection actually motivates them to work even harder to succeed at the end of the day. And then number 14, entrepreneurs are self-motivated. So where most people avoid challenges and avoid adversity, entrepreneurs rise to the occasion. And entrepreneurs love new challenges. They love setting out to new things, trying new things, and that's why they are self-motivated. So they motivate themselves, and when you're an entrepreneur, especially in your early days, you're your biggest cheerleader. There's not much people on your side because, first of all, they don't see what you see. They don't see the vision. They don't see the big plan. And the early stages, they don't see how it can be a success because they don't have the optimism you have. So as an entrepreneur, self-motivation is very important. And if you want to succeed as an entrepreneur, you're going to need to be self-motivated, and that's a characteristic that all successful entrepreneurs do have. And then number 15, entrepreneurs are compassionate. So think about it. Entrepreneurs are people, they look at other people's needs or desires, and they start a business, take on the financial risk to help people, to solve people's problems and to make it easier for people. So whether it's a product, whether it's a service that makes it life easier or better or more pleasing for other people, entrepreneurs take on the risk to start that. So if you think about it, entrepreneurs are actually compassionate people because they care about the needs and the desires of others. So yes, sometimes it is them solving their own needs, but in the process they're solving the needs of others also. So they are compassionate towards the next person. So what characteristics of an entrepreneur do you know of? Let us know in the comments. And if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you are new to the TEENTREPRENEURS community, make sure to smash that subscribe button. And until next time guys, this is